Hello everyone, welcome back to another Honkai Impact 3rd video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the best lightning support or DPS Valkyries that you can invest on in version 6.4. As always in this series, I'm going to be explaining a summary of their kit and what they can do for the team, as well as recommended stigmatas, as well as weapons. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Honkai Impact 3rd content. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the support Lightning Valkyries that you can invest on right now in version 6.4. This is in no particular order, so me mentioning a Valkyrie first does not mean that they're the best. And also I want to give a huge shout out to Marisa Honkai for providing this information. I'm going to put a link in the description down below for their Twitter so you can guys check out every single detail on each single Valkyrie, as well as their video in the description down below. So let's get right into it. So first off, the first Lightning Valkyrie that I recommend is Eden. She's really good because she provides debuffs to the enemies and lightning vulnerability, which makes her absolutely insane. She also provides SP recovery, which a lot of lightning supports, lightning teams really need, because usually they shine into their ultimate, which kind of like foreshadows on most of the lightning DPS, such as May and her Shore of Thunder. So she's really good, but the problem is with Eden is that you kind of require her to be triple S, which is kind of subpar. Usually I'd recommend going for Pardophilius because she's overall a better character due to her total damage debuff on the enemy. But if you don't have Pardophilius and you have access to Eden, then Eden is an option to have as a Valkyrie. So the stigmatas that I'm using, there's a bunch of them that I saw in Marisa Honkai's article in the Hoyo Lab, and I'm gonna be showing them off right now. They're just two, but in other Valkyries there are a lot of stigmatas that I'd recommend. So don't mind the weapon right now. I don't have her weapon, but the recommended weapon is her signature weapon, obviously, and I don't think any other weapon can replace her signature weapon. So this is the stigmatas that I'm going for: Turgenev top and Turgenev bottom. They're in general really good stigmatas that I'd heavily recommend getting, because it's overall a multi-elemental support stigmata. So definitely try to get at least bottom and top, not necessarily mid, because you can obviously substitute it with other stigmatas such as May Beach Party. So this is the stigmata. This is the first stigmata set that I could recommend you guys of getting. The second one is the Margrave, because it applies, let me check again, it applies total damage increase, which is really good. The attack speed is an extra bonus to have, but the total damage and the set bonus is also really good, because you can get not the bonus set. It's the top one. Yeah. So the top one gives all the team members fire, ice, and lightning damage. So basically you gain 20% lightning damage for all the team for free, which is absolutely insane. So definitely Margrave is an option to have. May Beach Party is just a substitute. It's like she kind of fills in the mid spot on these stigmata sets. It's just a really good stigmata to have. It gives a debuff as well as total damage increase, so it's really good. So that's it for Eden. She's really strong. Provides debuffs to the enemies and SP recovery, so she's really good to have. And she's also really free to play. You can get her in the Asteroid shop for free. So pretty much a farmable Valkyrie at this point. So yeah. So the second Valkyrie support that I'd recommend is Fischl. I think Fischl is the best out of all the three in my opinion, because she kind of like does everything. So basically what she does is she gives lightning vulnerability to the enemy, and she recovers SP for herself, so you can kind of spam her ultimates over and over again and basically use weapon skill each single time. She also is really good because she kind of does everything without really being on the field, so you don't really need to play her to actually do damage or like provide support for the team, so which makes her pretty fucking good as a support. So really recommend playing or grinding for official. She also is grindable in the asteroid shop because she's an SP Valkyrie, which is relatively easy to get. Usually SP Valkyries are free to play, so really important to have this in mind. The stigmatas that I'm just looking at my notes, that's why. So the stigmatas that I'd recommend getting for her, there's a lot of stigmata sets that I'd recommend. Obviously her main stigmata set with Mei mid if you want, or just the Zenny mid. It doesn't really matter because Zenny is, I think, the best. It's really good in support and it's really good in DPS. So having access to at least top and bottom would be really helpful. It gives lightning damage increase, and when you activate weapon, which is almost all the time, you're gonna restore SP. So that's where the SP recovery comes in. So really good. And then this is the stigmata set. The bottom stigmata gives elemental damage increase and gives bonus lightning damage when you use the weapon active. So really good, the stigmata set. And obviously May Beach Party is absolutely insane, so definitely recommend getting that. This is in the exchange shop. And then the second set that I'd recommend is Margrave and Tesla Band mid. So Tesla Band mid, what's good about her is she gives just good lightning damage in after exit. After exit means that when she leaves when you enter her and then leave her right away, she's gonna give lightning resistance and lightning damage, which is pretty good. And the 10% less physical damage is just a bonus to have if you're playing against physical mobs, which I kind of doubt. But it's really good to have this set, so this is also an option to have. And then the third one is the Turgenev set with the Tesla Band. As I mentioned before, Turgenev is a really good stigmata to have. So if you have access to that, it's gonna give you a huge boost, especially to your support Valkyries. By the way, before I continue on, I'm gonna mention that handle is also an option. It's really good to have. The G4 handle, she's grindable in Vice of Mirage, so she's really good to have in basically every single Valkyrie. So if you can grind for handle top, mid, and bottom, I'd really recommend that as well. So you can play her in basically every single Valkyrie. She's viable. The stigmata set is viable in any lightning Valkyrie that you can have. So I really recommend getting the stigmata, but I don't really have access to it, so I can't show it off. But yeah, so obviously before I continue on, also definitely recommend getting her weapon. Right now it's free in the battle pass, so if you can try to grind for the crystallum, it'd be a huge advantage for you. And lastly, the one that I don't really recommend getting, but it's a bonus to have, it's Fallen Rosemary. She's kind of clunky. It's a niche Valkyrie to have, but she's kind of situational, and she kind of needs her weapon to be actually really good. But it's a good option to have, and she's also grindable in the War Treasury. So the stigmata sets that I'm going for right now is obviously Turgenev, top and bottom, as well as Mei mid, and the Zenny set with Mei mid as well. So nothing really crazy here. It's all the same basically, but I'm just showing it off so you guys know if you have the option, or if you have her, this is the stigmata set that I'd recommend going for. So and also, don't play this, just play her weapon. I don't have her weapon. I'm trying my best to get it right now. I think it's, oh no, it's not. Okay, I'd have to wait for it to come, but her weapon is definitely recommended if you want to play her. And 100% try to pre-arm it as soon as you can if you like the Valkyrie and you want to play it. So that's pretty much it for the support Valkyries. We're gonna go over for the DPS Valks, and I'll see you right there. Alright guys, so the best Valkyrie right now to invest on, and I think she's extremely free to play and really easy to be accessible right now in version 6.4, which is Hersher of Origin. I think Hersher of Origin is the cheapest S rank Valkyrie to obtain right now in version 6.4 because of the reward you get for each time you do a 10 pull. You get, basically you do a 15 pull each time you do a 10 pull. So she's really, her stigmatas are really easy to get. About 50 to 80 pulls is, I think, more than enough to get the full set, mainly because of the, because you get one of the stigmatas for free. And she's also free to obtain once you finish chapter 34, I believe. But yeah, she's free to play, as well as her full stigmata set is free to play. So yeah, she's basically, I don't really need to explain Hersher of Origin. She's really good because if you have the trio, you're gonna do extremely well, and you're gonna have extra buff, extra SP gain, extra elemental damage. You're gonna do even like a lot for no reason, just because having the other two Hershers. But by herself, she's also really good because she provides time stop, which is something that's really new into the game. And she's fucking insane with her lightning damage, so definitely recommend trying to get her as fast as you can before the version 6.4 ends. So the stigmata sets that I'm going for is obviously Raiden May. I just got this today, so I'm really happy. That's why it's not fully upgraded. But the Raiden May set is obviously recommended. And then you could also play the Zenyi top and bottom with Beach May mid. And right now I'm playing the not right now, but this was an option before. I was playing the Benares top and mid with Isaac Newton bottom. So this is basically what you can play with the stigmatas right now. Obviously her weapon is definitely recommended. Don't try to pull for anything else. Don't try anything. If you don't have access to the weapon, I guess it's fine, but try as much as you can to get her weapon as soon as you can, especially when her banner is still up. So make sure to get the weapon when you try to get the Valkyrie as soon as you can. So these are the options that for the stigmatas that you can have. As I mentioned before, oh, this should be changed to Key of Limpidity. One sec. Yeah. So this is the stigmata set that you can, like, you have options for it to be good. You can also play the handle, obviously, but I don't have access to it. So handle, top, mid, and bottom is definitely a good option to have. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the first DPS Valkyrie. The second one that I'd recommend is the Hersher of Thunder. She's insanely good because she has the new Divine Key, which grants her extra abilities, which is absolutely really good. She's overall a really good Valkyrie to have. Good DPS. Nothing really to say here, but she kind of gets foreshadowed by or power creeped by Hersher of Origin, especially when she is free to play. You can get her for free and you can just do well for no reason. So, but if you really like Hersher of Thunder, I don't know why you would like Hersher of Thunder more than Hersher of Origin. Maybe because of the playstyle, but I guess if you have Hersher of Thunder and you want to play her as a DPS, you can either play the obviously you have to play this because it's just so much better. But if you have the Hersher, the Key of Thunder, I guess it's fine. But 7 Thunders of Retribution Narukami is just an overall better option to have. The stigmata set that I'm going for is the Zenyi top and Zenyi bottom with Beach May party mid. It's the same for all of them. You can also go for the handle top, mid, and bottom, which I think is the best option for her. It's better, I think, than Benares top and mid and bottom. I don't have the bottom set yet, but I'll try my best getting it. But for now, right now I'm playing the Isaac Newton bottom just as a good debuffing option for the enemy. So this is basically it for Hersher of Thunder. There are other Valkyries that I can mention, but I never played them I've never played them before, so I can't give my honest opinion on. You could play Mobius. I think she kind of prioritizes on entities or like mobs that you can basically familiars that you can have on the field, like Oz or like the the Rosemary one. Yeah, the big serpent guy that you can summon during her ultimate. She kind of gets buffed by that. And Aponia, I've never played her before, so I can't give my honest opinion on, so I'm really, really sorry. If you have any information on Aponia and Mobius, please leave it in a comment down below. I'll make sure to pin that as fast as I can so people can see it. So that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Honkai Epoch 3 content. This time, I tried my best to give more insight or more information on the Valkyries, as well as better insight on the recommended stigmatas, because I've been getting a bit of advice on how I should like present my stigmatas or like my recommended stigmatas. So I appreciate all of you guys for giving me advice and making these videos better for other newer players. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Honkai Epoch 3 content. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.